Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? We ready for Smackdown? All right. So I did a short preview for YouTube earlier and for TikTok. I broke down some of the things taking place tonight. Obviously, the big thing being Drew McIntyre is having to defend his title tonight, the world title, against Cody Rhodes after his interference at Elimination Chamber. So that's kind of the big thing, and the debate here is whether or not Drew should go into WrestleMania as the world champion and defend it against Randy Orton. What do you guys think? Are you pulling for Drew tonight? Are you kind of bored with Drew? You want Cody to have the title? How do you guys sit with this? I know Randy's supposed to kick the show off, talking about him winning the Elimination Chamber. Rhea Ripley is supposed to be on here talking with Jade Cargill, or at least discussing her match with Jade Cargill. Lash and Nia have a celebration. They're going to do their celebration for winning the titles, the tag titles, and I think and Mello, of course, has the Open Challenge, which those are always so fun. So looking forward to that. But where do you guys sit with Drew and Randy? That's the big question that we kind of want to get out of the way here. I feel like the match between Drew and Randy, if that is a match, there's Danhausen. If that is a match that's on the card, I feel like that match is lacking. Not excited for that match, honestly. I'm just being honest. That's my opinion. But I do understand that Drew, I mean, that's kind of a dirty situation. I'm not going to lie. But let's see here. Oh, we got Johnny. There's Johnny. Let's see. Let me pull your message up here, Johnny. He says, "Hey, how's everyone doing tonight? I hope you are doing well, Johnny, and I'm excited that you're here. So where do you sit on the the Randy and the Cody situation? Are you pulling for Drew to retain tonight, or are you hoping that Cody takes the title?" But thanks for joining us, Johnny. Yeah, that was pretty wild. Yeah, Nick Aldis. I was posting clips from the Elimination Chamber PLE, and I had like I had like the section of the screen where I watch wrestling. I had that section still pulled up, and I had it turned down really low as I was editing clips, and I just heard Drew having a meltdown, and I'm like, wait, why is he freaking out? And then whenever I sort of pay closer attention, it was like, oh, well, Cody's getting a shot at the title on Friday. So, not going to lie. Let's see here. Cadam says, "I'm torn. I love them both, but Drew deserves a longer title run." Yeah, I mean, I'm a bigger Cody fan than a Drew fan, but I love Drew. I just prefer Drew less as like the weasel heel and more as like the dominant heel that he was when he was in NXT and when he first came up to the main roster. I mean, I'm pulling for Cody, but I just think the Cody-Randy match has more of a history, more story, more drama. Randy and Drew just kind of feels like a match that you would see maybe in the main event of SmackDown. Not going to lie, they're both big legends. They can do anything, but it just doesn't feel like a WrestleMania match to me. So I'm going for Cody here. Johnny says, "I'd like to see a title change just to spice things up before Mania." That's that's pretty much exactly where I'm at. We're in 100% agreement. I just think they're teasing Randy. I keep wanting to call Randy Roman. They're teasing Randy and Cody because Cody is seeing that Randy would just, he's out for self, which we knew, but he's totally that snake, right? He took that opportunity at the Elimination Chamber, and he didn't take even a second's thought. He immediately went for that RKO and secured that spot. So I think, which is perfectly fine to do. I mean, that's every man for himself, but they're telling a story here between Cody and Randy, and I'm actually pretty intrigued by it. And I think here would be my thing. I'm okay with Drew losing the title. I don't want a triple threat. I'm okay with Drew losing the title. However, I think they need to have a really solid match set up for Drew that's like a marquee match. And I don't know what that would be, but maybe we can think on that tonight. But I agree. I think it paused out there for a second. I don't know what it is about my internet, but it could, like I was telling Johnny the other night, it can like be perfect, and then as soon as I go live, it decides to give me some grief.
This past Saturday in Chicago, the entire WWE universe heard the voices in their head, and they're echoing all the way to Vegas for WrestleMania.
I wonder if the tickets are kind of moving at a faster pace. I did read this thing though that's kind of intriguing about Drew. They were saying that viewership has actually been up since Cody lost the title and Drew gained it. And I'm sure WWE is not off on that metric. I'm sure they know.
Portland, Oregon, welcome to Friday Night Smackdown. So I got to the venue earlier today. I swear I was on time. So we'll say it was this morning that I showed up, and that sign was already up. And I glanced at that sign throughout the day as I was doing my thing, and it got me to thinking, and I'm a numbers guy, so I already know how many WrestleManias I've been in, but I started thinking about each individual WrestleMania that I have performed in, and there's been 20 of them.
20, wow. That's a pretty big number, honestly.
And then I realized I've only main evented twice.
Oh, okay.
It just goes to show it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter what you've done in this ring or in this business, it doesn't matter how many world championships or titles you've won, or how many records you've set, or how many records your name is next to. None of that matters. There's no guarantee that you're going to WrestleMania, let alone main eventing WrestleMania. But here we are. And I can officially say that Randy Orton is going back to the main event. while I'm talking to you guys and say that I'm the best. I'm just not wired that way. I'm talking to you guys and say that I'm the best. I'm just not. What I do let my peers do the talking, and a lot of them, what I do let my blows my mind. A lot of them, they put me in that category. And men that I admired growing up, like Ric Flair, The Undertaker, Harley Race, they put me in that category. Hell, JBL used to sit at this desk week in and week out, and he'd look at me as I was in this ring doing my thing, and he would say, Randy Orton is what you get if you were to build a pro wrestler from the ground up. The way that makes me feel, man, is something else. So when I look in the locker room now, present day, and I see the men that I share a locker room with, the amazing, talented men that I share a locker room with, it makes me proud. Proud as hell to know that I am still doing this after all that time, and people still consider me to be at the top of my game, and I am in the spot that I am in. But don't get it twisted. This opportunity wasn't handed to me. Nobody gave it to me. I earned this son of a bitch.
I'm aware that there's like an audio issue with Smackdown right now. I'm working on it, guys. Sorry if I'm quiet.
Well, I don't know who my opponent's going to be. But we'll know in a few hours. We'll all know together. Needless to say, I feel very different about the two possibilities. Whether it's Drew McIntyre or whether it's Cody Rhodes. But it doesn't matter who it is. I am not leaving Vegas empty-handed. My approach will be the same. I am going into Vegas with a chip on my shoulder, and I am leaving Vegas with the WWE Undisputed Championship around my waist. In Portland, I plan on accomplishing that one way.
There we go. I think I fixed it, guys.
By using the three most dangerous letters in all of sports entertainment. R-K.
Oh, man. There he is. There's Trick. What a megastar. Dude's the future. I'm not, he's 100%.
Hey, yo, cut the music. Reporting to you live, the sexiest and most entertaining superstar live, Trick Williams has finally arrived. And the truth is, Randy, I got voices in my head too. And they telling me I got a bone to pick with you. Because we all know Trick Williams should be in the main event of WrestleMania getting that title shot.
Didn't Randy RKO him?
But I got another problem with you, Randy. Maybe even bigger than that. You came out on Saturday. You came to my chamber. You standing on your tippy toes and you said Trick Williams is not 6'5". Now here I am, Randy, in your ring, man to man, face to face, eye to eye, and it ain't because I got on these
Lemon pepper steppers.
lemon pepper step.
Oh! RKO trick, Willie!
I mean, he was having too much fun.
You just
And you can't do that with
drop
Randy.
your guard around Randy
Cool segment.
Orton, especially in WrestleMania season.
Always punking out Trick
Let's
for though.
learn.
Oh, those lemon pepper steppers came
Got him in
up
trouble
a
that
little
time.
short, stepping to the Viper. Mr. Whooped at RKO, but a little FAFO. Joe and Wayne with you, SmackDown here in Portland, and the Viper setting course for history, WrestleMania in Vegas. Wade.
Randy Orton insisting he's going to be leaving WrestleMania as the WWE Champion. If that's true, there's only one question. Who is he going to be taking the title from? We're going to find out later on tonight in SmackDown's main event. WWE Champ Drew McIntyre
I don't know what
versus
Randy's
Cody Rhodes.
contract
They meet for the
and time.
undisputed WWE
I mean,
Championship
we're seeing
in the main
guys
event here on SmackDown. As for another title holder,
not much older than him
this was
retired
Carmelo
now, so.
Hayes earlier today.
Guess it depends on when he decides he's done.
Come on, man. Hey, let's talk about this U.S. Open Challenge. What are we doing?
First, I just wanted to tell you, you've been doing a tremendous job with the U.S. Championship. You've been a fighting champion with honor and integrity, and I just got to tell you, I really appreciate that for SmackDown.
You know, I was worried about coming in here because you and me, you know.
It's in the past, but listen,
Yeah.
this Open Challenge, requests have been coming in from all over the company and all over the world, but one in particular has really caught my eye. I think it's going to be a tremendous matchup for you.
All right, who we got?
Well-
You know what? Don't tell me.
Oh,
I'll see him out there.
who's it going to be? I hope it's not Matt Cardona again. I really don't want to see him lose. I mean, hasn't he had like 2 or 3 opportunities already? At least 2 that I know of, right? Same with like Ilya. Like, I don't. It may be Ilya, but I don't really want. That's a great match, but get a surprise. But he has been an absolutely crazy work rate U.S. champion.
Championship Open Challenge match. Introducing first from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, he is the United States champion, Carmelo Hayes.
And who will he be up against tonight? The U.S. Championship Open Challenge. Melo, don't miss. Next.
This April, live from Las Vegas, the best in the world, CM Punk
I'm the champ, and I call the shots.
versus the original Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns.
2 of the biggest stars for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Greatness demands an answer.
You will acknowledge me.
WrestleMania.
I'm so ready for Mania. So April 18th and April 19th. Michin. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited about WrestleMania, but it's kind of, the card is kind of, you know, up in the air right now. I think once we have more of the matches, I think I'll be even more excited. It's always just such an event. I know I hear people talk about like the Super Bowl and things like that all the time, and it's like, that's my Super Bowl. Like, I've never really been a football fan or a basketball fan. I think I said on an earlier stream, maybe a week ago, that everything I know about basketball I learned from Space Jam, so.
WWE World is returning to Vegas April 16th through the 20th. All new activations. You get the return of fan-favorite experiences.
I love how they always use that image of like at the fan event at World of the guy hitting Logan Paul, like the rubber Logan Paul torso with a chair. Like they've got like a Logan Paul there for you to beat up.
Autograph opportunities are on sale now, and they're going fast, folks. You can head to WWEWorld.com for that.
Who do you guys think is going to be the surprise opponent here?
A week ago, Carmelo Hayes had to dig deep in his open challenge against Matt Cardona. Kicked out of a Rough Rider, hit the last 48, survived again. Now another week, another Who Will It Be awaits.
Let's see.
Wow. We're going AAA style here.
AAA.
Well, this is a shocker.
Okay.
And his opponent from Torreon, Coahuila, Mexico, weighing in at 105 kilos.
I mean,
is the AAA
kind of a miss, right?
American champion, El Hijo del Doctor
Maybe a fine match, but I feel like the audience was like,
very popular veteran luchador, third-generation star of AAA. Wait, we just saw him in a big-time fatal four-way in AAA that El Grande Americano won. Here's a glimpse of what El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. offers up.
I mean, if you're having to tell me, I think if you're having to tell me, that's probably part of the problem.
Dr. Wagner Jr., a future face of not only AAA, but the wrestling industry.
Yo soy Dr. Wagner III y soy el campeón latinoamericano. Ganar este campeonato representa una comunidad, la comunidad latinoamericana.
¡Viva México! Yeah, this is a major name on both the Mexican and Japanese wrestling scenes, and I'll tell you right now, Carmelo Hayes was not expecting this tonight, and that is a huge threat now to the United States champion.
I've never really watched like AAA. That's one company that I've never really spent a whole lot of time watching.
Because the concept of the
even after WWE acquired them, I really haven't
Hayes.
spent a ton of time
Never
watching
know
them.
who's going to be making that ring walk as Dr. Wagner Jr. starts off red hot. Drop kick and the cannonball right into the corner, off to a very good start. We had a visit with Hayes earlier today, and he talked about how this open challenge he feels makes him all the better for it.
Yeah, he's looking for it to force him to continue getting better, continue evolving, testing himself against the best on the planet to get sharper and sharper until Hayes conquers the entire industry. But right now, this is going badly wrong for Carmelo Hayes. And what was it Nick Aldis said just before the break? I love the way you're competing with honor and integrity.
Oh, look at him take that U.S. championship right away.
And I won't deny the honor and integrity part, but honor and integrity don't generally make long championship reigns.
No, I mean, they really don't. And that's the thing about Carmelo is that he's been running such a workhorse reign. I mean, he's wrestling like every single week, and he's not wrestling easy matches. I mean, he's wrestling pretty lengthy matches
So El Hijo del
where a lot of
Dr.
the
Wagner
offense
Jr.,
is
he
coming from him.
hugely
So
oversized versus your
much respect,
prototypical
because
luchador. Got a great blend of technical skills, power moves, and high flying moves.
he's definitely
Finally,
putting
it
in the
seems
work, that's
Carmelo
for
Hayes
sure.
kicking into gear.
See him almost catching his breath, like I have to find my rhythm, and it looks like he's doing that right now.
Yeah, well, Melo's in a state of shock right now. Eyes bulging out of his head. Melo needs to hit fifth gear real quick. See Wagner just a little too big, but
Shoulders down.
The only thing with Melo is, what was that? I feel like the size may play
Incredibly unique
a detriment
opportunity for
here,
LOD,
because
Dr. Wagner
in
Jr.
NXT the size is not so much a factor, but when you get to the main roster and you're wrestling
well, it's a
guys
smart
like
thing to do against
Roman
a
Reigns,
powerful superstar.
Cody Rhodes, Seth
Superior
Rollins,
movement
Brock
of Carmelo
Lesnar,
Hayes.
some of those guys may not be massive.
Springboard
Drew
leg
McIntyre.
drop for Melo. The U.S.
Size
champion.
becomes more of a factor. But that's kind of where like the heel thing comes in. Like, you cheat, right? But he's a good guy right now, so.
Carmelo Hayes flying out to the floor in this U.S. Championship Open Challenge defense against El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr.
Yeah, Melo really had to ride out an early
Dr.
storm
Wagner
from
Jr.
Wagner. Seems to have done so. How much it's taken out of the U.S. champ, but we shall see. But firmly back in control now is Melo.
I think it's a good strategy from Wagner to just come out red hot as he did.
Oh, 100%.
Listen, you got the champ not knowing what to expect, not having very little familiarity with the opponent, so take it right to him and press the action.
Yeah, catch Melo cold if you can, and Wagner's certainly done that so far this evening, and Melo's had spurts in this one. But if you're scoring it like boxing, it's 10-8 to Wagner thus far.
Yeah, I mean, there's kind of a size discrepancy there, honestly.
Control early on. Smackdown here in Portland on a night where we will have the undisputed WWE Championship set to come your way with Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre.
Let's not forget, Wagner has indeed competed under the WWE umbrella previously in NXT. He's familiar with the style over here, familiar with the kind of offense that could be thrown his way when he was competing for the North American Championship, albeit unsuccessfully. Might go one better tonight. Melo still seems a little shell-shocked. Got to get those cogs.
He is a little shell-shocked. I think he's a little.
Chopping down on the leg
Oh.
and then springboarding right into position. For
Kind of
the
landed
cover
around the back of his
to
neck.
end it right here, but Wagner able to survive it with that right shoulder up.
Yeah, Melo having to be resourceful now. Start coming up with game plans on the fly. And this harkens back to what you were saying earlier, Joe. Melo's looking to get better and sharper every single week while putting himself under immense amounts of pressure in these open challenges is certainly one way to do that.
7th defense of the title. He's been champion for 77 days, has Melo.
I mean, 77 days, that's a pretty good little reign there.
Big shot.
And the fact
Look at
that he's being
echoing
featured so
across the
heavily on
motor
television every week.
Completely
That's
knocked
the
stuffing
best
out of
part,
Wagner
because
now.
I can name several U.S.
Oh,
champions
right
that
back to
when
it. This time
they
he
won the
takes
title,
Hayes down with one chop.
they went into like a hiatus.
Heavyweight chop.
You know, they were gone
To
for
essentially a cruiserweight
weeks on
with
end.
Carmelo Hayes. A power battle is never going to go the way of Carmelo Hayes here.
Wait, what just happened?
But this is more the territory of Carmelo Hayes. You go skyward, you've got to back Melo in that situation.
Oh, wow, that felt, or that sounded like it felt kind of rough.
Superplex
What do you guys
by
say in the
Wagner
chat?
moments ago
Is-
against Carmelo Hayes. This is a U.S.
Is this an
Championship
underwhelming
Open challenge? General Manager Nick Aldis
surprise opponent?
very excited that he was able to work out a deal
Or is everybody
this happen
satisfied with this?
AAA Latino American champions in action.
Yeah, for a luchador, this guy is a real.
I mean, maybe if you watch a lot of AAA,
a well-rounded competitor,
you might
and
be
Mello
like,
just
pumped about
hasn't
it.
had the answers thus far tonight.
What an incredible opportunity it is for Wagner. He could be just the third superstar to hold a AAA championship and a WWE championship at the same time. Dirty Dom most recently, of course. Chelsea Green is the U.S. champion and the Mixed World Tag Team champion recently as well.
And getting into a trade war with a heavyweight like Wagner might not be the best move for Mello, because that is the end result.
Heels overhead as both men
Heels
are
overhead.
down.
And Mello is completely wobbled here.
Oh, gonna hook the leg. Look to capture gold right here.
But this is that kind of deep part of the match where if you're a heavyweight like Wagner, you start sucking on oxygen, and it's the endurance of Carmelo Hayes that might come to the fore now. Mello never out of breath.
Well conditioned with all these title defenses. Oh, the springboard clothesline. He found something there, did Carmelo Hayes.
Just always an exhilarating ride when you're watching Carmelo Hayes. And now in these deep waters, the U.S. champ coming alive.
Exactly what he talked about.
Painting him with those chops.
Open challenge matches, bringing out the best in him, making him better. Oh, a dirty Diana. Nice.
Wait,
Into
what?
the cover.
That's called the Dirty Diana?
Late kick out there from Wagner. And the instincts of Carmelo Hayes, he smells victory now. Could be imminent.
Crowd here in Portland looking to rally behind. The champ was looking for first 48, but the power of Wagner. Shoulders are down there, and then lifts him up into position to deliver the power bomb. Oh, and a late 2 and change as Mello survives it.
Absolutely shredding the diaphragm of Carmelo Hayes on that landing, knocking all the oxygen out of Mello's body. And Mello at this point, after that powerbomb, may be defenseless.
You can see Wagner exposing that right arm, but instead he eats a kick from Hayes.
Oh.
Now he delivers with it.
Discus elbow there connecting to Mello. Mello completely rocked.
He was looking for the Wagner driver
The
for
Wagner
sure.
driver, is that his
He's won
finisher?
all his championships worldwide. Oh!
Delivers it big time, does Mello.
Just a flash first 48 out of nowhere.
And he is
I thought that
able
was
to
it.
survive it.
Well, that is absolutely stunning, because that is the move for Carmelo Hayes over the past several weeks that has been the kill shot that has put everyone away.
Yeah, I thought for sure that was going to be
Wagner
it.
somehow kicking out, but only just.
Wagner able to get out
So
of the way.
athletic.
Charging
Oh,
in
he
hard,
caught him right in the
stepping
side of the
up
head.
with knee.
A tremendous movement there from Wagner for a guy his size this deep in the match. Boy, am I impressed.
How can you not be? Showing you a bit of everything. Mello just gets the shoulder up.
And
Now
just
that was
so
like
many variations of power bombs in the
that much.
repertoire of Wagner here.
Like
What an
almost like if
absolute
you told me that
banger
was
this is
3
turning
and the
out
ref
to
kind of
be.
slowed up a little
But
bit,
it
I'd
ain't
believe
over
it.
yet.
Oh boy. You know he's got that signature moonsault in his arsenal. Does Wagner? Well scouted by Hayes.
Hayes just baited him in on that one, and now you're in the drop zone.
Oh
Nothing
man,
but net.
that was high.
Case closed.
Here is your winner, and still
I mean, that's kind of what I had in mind, honestly, but
Carmelo Hayes.
Wow, El Hijo del Dr. Wagner
Wow, look at
Jr.
that.
That was an absolutely superb first ever here on SmackDown, but United States champ.
What is happening? Yeah, God, my internet is just terrible tonight. It may be a bitrate issue also. I use Meld Studios, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with live streaming or anything like that, but basically every platform has its own minimum and maximum bitrate. So like if you're streaming to one okay, let's try that. Okay, I decreased the bit rate. Let's see if that runs a little smoother. Let's see how that does. But yeah, so it's kind of like if you're streaming to multiple places, you have to sort of set it with this software to whatever the minimum bit rate is. So like, just because one service can do like 30,000 kilobits per second, you're subject to like, if another streaming location only allows you to do 6 or 8, you're stuck at 6 or 8. So even though my camera and my internet and everything is strong enough to really produce a very fast, efficient stream, multi-streaming to multiple locations sort of puts a limit on that, to what it's capable of, if that makes any sense. I know that's boring, but I thought I'd give you an explanation if there's crashes. So I'm adjusting bit rates to make sure that we have a nice, smooth stream.
Wrestlemania, everybody's trying to get on the card. I know it's tough right now. But I hear I have a match tonight. Who do I got?
He didn't tell you?
Is it Danhausen?
What's up?
Oh, man.
Did you tell him?
No,
Dog, you in big trouble.
For what?
You in turmoil.
What?
Don't worry about it, I'm in trouble too. We both in turmoil, dog.
Oh, they're a tag team?
Okay, the pair of you are entered as a team in tag team turmoil tonight. I mean, I thought you knew about this. Is this okay with you?
We are a team.
I mean,
Is Truth bald?
winning tag title sounds pretty good to me, so yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Thanks, Nick.
You almost got in trouble, dog.
Well, good luck with that.
That's Drew.
I'm not given a chance to calm down since Elimination Chamber. Now let's be reasonable. I'm the face of your brand. We had an agreement. When I won this title, there'll be no rematch for Cody unless he wins the Rumble, unless he wins the Chamber. He won neither. So make this right.
Make this right.
Make it right.
Reasonable. I'll tell you what's unreasonable is you looking me in my eye and telling me time after time that you were gonna let things happen the way they should and leave it alone, and you couldn't do it. So you went back on your word, I went back on mine. So now, it's time to put up or shut up. Defend the championship tonight. Unless, of course, you want to forfeit the championship.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think he wants to do that.
Forfeit the title.
Totally get why Drew's mad.
McIntyre against the world, doesn't it? I've beat Cody before. I'm going to beat him tonight because the only way he'll take this title from me is prying it from my cold, dead hands.
All right. Lace him up tight.
There is no turning back. It is happening tonight.
Interesting.
WWE Championship will be contested here on SmackDown. I mean, did you really think Nia Jax and Lash the Legend would be modest and humble in victory? The over-the-top celebration is set. Here's Mark Nash.
The over-the-top celebration.
Please welcome the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Lash Legend and Nia Jax, the Irresistible Forces.
How do you guys feel about them as a team? New theme.
Yep, the champs are here.
And they look good with the gold.
And they're not going to go quietly about their business. Nia Jax, Lash Legend, they are ready to take in all the riches of that gold.
So this is last week on SmackDown. Rhea and Io defending tag gold against the Irresistible Forces. An intense back and forth affair. Both teams coming agonizingly close to victory. But with Ripley primarily focused on Nia Jax, nailing a riptide. Lash Legend was waiting to pounce, and one Lash extension later, Jax and Legend were leaving SmackDown with a lot more than they had arrived with, namely the tag titles.
Soak it all in, Portland. That's right.
It's like Charlotte and Alexa gonna come out or something.
Get a real good look at two 6-foot thoroughbred stallions.
Hey, I know that's right.
And now, with these titles, we have the entire tag division on lock. Two of the most dominant women in the WWE. But listen, we're generous champs.
Yeah, we are.
We're not gonna just settle. So any and all challengers are welcome.
Oh man, probably shouldn't have said that.
But to be fair, it won't make a difference.
Girl, you're absolutely right about that, because if anyone is brave enough to step to us and try to take these tag team titles, just know if you run up, you gonna get done up. And for all of those in the back, all of those in the locker room, This is your first, last, and only warning that the irresistible forces are here and we ain't going nowhere. Thank you. So, that's right. That's right.
What's going to happen here?
So, with that being said, since it's Women's History Month, it's only fitting for us to have a toast, for us to have a cheers to the most grand, the most dominant WWE Tag Team Champions. Yeah.
Oh, no. I think that actually scared Lash. Yeah, I figured it'd be Charlotte and Alexa.
While celebrations rarely last long here on SmackDown. Say hello to a couple of
Oh man, she's got the whole thing on tonight.
For you, Nia. Looks like you finally found a coattail to ride all the way to the top. Looks like it's really working out for you, but we remember what actually happened. The only reason we lost those titles to the Kabuki Warriors is because you two cheaters interfered in our matches.
The both of you want challengers.
It's a lot of woos.
So you're looking at the next ones in line.
Julia and Kiana?
Well, as Charlotte and Alexa stake their claim to who's next.
Ladies, wait a minute. Do you all have some sort of memory issue? Because 2 weeks ago, I was in a triple threat match against Nia and Charlotte. And remind me who won that match again?
I don't remember that. Do you remember that?
Stop. It was me. You know I won that match. And remind me who pinned Alexa in the Elimination Chamber last week? Also, me.
Wow, she's been pinning everybody.
Julia and I plan on going to WrestleMania one way or another.
Hey, hey, hey! 教えてやる。お前ザコ。お前もザコ。ザコ。お前、ナンバーワンザコ。
What's that mean?
Zaco. Oi. We're gonna walk into Vegas with those tag team championship.
So, Charlotte, Alexa, can you do all of us a favor and just step to the side?
We're Stone Cold when you need him. What?
Whoa, whoa, okay, ladies, let's all just take a breath here. This is SmackDown. We don't prove who deserves a title shot with a debate. We prove it with action, and I think Portland deserves a little action. So, we're going to give them Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss versus Kiana James and Julia, and we're going to get a referee out here because we're going to give that to you right now.
I like the way Aldis is thinking here. Julia and Kiana, Charlotte and Alexa. Why not? Let's do it in Portland.
I don't think Sammy is on here tonight. He's not advertised. song's kind of a jam, right? So yeah, if you guys haven't had a chance to drop a like on the stream, whether you're checking it out live or you're checking it out on a replay, drop a like and also subscribe. So I do weekly content. I'm live always on Monday and Friday. Gonna start trying to go live either Tuesday or Wednesday. I have done episodes of both in the past, but need to lock down really what schedule works best for me and for the audience. So thank you guys so much. And also do previews. So like if you're, let's say I usually wait until the card is pretty solidified, and then I know a little bit more about what the card's going to look like for that particular night, and then that's when I usually do a preview. It's usually like a 60-second short, and I post it on YouTube. So if you're ever curious what, getting ready to go live in about SmackDown's about to start, or Raw's about to start in like an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. If you go to my YouTube Shorts page, you'll typically find all you need to know for the show coming up that night. Just giving you a brief preview of what's to come. I imagine Solo and the MFTs. That's probably, I think they're there for that, what was it, a turmoil match? So I bet Priest and R-Truth will go far, because it's usually those oddball teams like that WWE really get behind and
Joan Wade with
make
you
something
here
out
in
of.
Portland. Reminder, undisputed WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre still to come in our main event. But right now, tag team action. Wade, 2 tag teams trying to stake their claim to a title shot against the newly minted champs, the Irresistible Forces.
Yeah, well, it's been the hottest division in all of wrestling over the past 6 months or so. And despite the fact we've got new tag team champions in the Irresistible Forces, this tag team division is certainly not slowing down at all.
Charlotte Flair in there right now with Kiana James. Kiana James was making the argument earlier about her efforts in Elimination Chamber qualifying the triple threat a couple weeks ago when she defeated Nia and Charlotte. Then what she was able to do in pinning Alexa in Chicago at Elimination Chamber is the reason why they should be at the front of the line for a title shot.
Yeah, well, it's a fair claim, but right now Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss technically have no clear pathway to WrestleMania. Now that might change in a big way if they win this match, go on to compete against the Irresistible Forces, win gold all of a sudden.
I like Charlotte now more than I've ever liked her. I think this, it worked on me.
Right into the post.
Putting her with Alexa Bliss, it's just brought out so much more personality.
Once again from Kiana James, who has blown
And I was never a huge Charlotte fan.
It has to be said, Kiana James
I have to say, I think she's definitely coming to her own from a personality, character standpoint.
To be a major contender, not least with that victory against Charlotte Flair and Nia Jax, and of course a performance in the Royal Rumble and the Chamber.
Julia and Kiana, they have been circling near the top of this division. Back in January, they won a triple threat #1 contenders match. Struggled to get past Rhea and Io in early February, but now this opportunity put forth by General Manager Nick Aldis. It is a fast lane to the top.
And I like how much Julia has really stepped her game up the past few weeks on SmackDown. Found a new layer of aggression, and that really
Julia's
well
awesome
for her United States Championship reign.
That has
possibly
served her well.
more.
Kiana James trying to get the best of Charlotte Flair here, driving those shoulders right into the midsection. You see the athleticism.
Kiana's showing some of that like tippy time athleticism there
as well.
We are learning more and more about Kiana James, and there really is no weakness to this woman. Just strength alone has blown my mind. We've seen some tremendous power moves against the likes of Nia Jax.
Oh, knees got up there.
Yeah.
Charlotte Flair got the knees up.
Well, that was just a moment of inexperience there from Kiana against the ultimate veteran in the locker room.
You know, you say that we're learning a lot about Kiana James. I think she's learning a lot about herself. You could see the confidence growing each and every time, especially coming off of Elimination Chamber in Chicago.
Well, both women desperate for a tag here.
Here's Julia, and here comes Bliss. Alexa Bliss, the 5-time world champion, showing all that experience, rallying well here.
All fired up.
And a multiple-time tag champ too, with a multitude of partners. We're going to get back to the gold ASAP.
That's cool.
Of course, Charlotte and Alexa looking to get #1 contender status right here. The former recent champs. They're looking for a little revenge after Nia and Lash Legend played a major role in costing them the championship. Oh, Julia. Nearly a big opportunity, but basement drop kick by Bliss sends her across the ring.
Just outmaneuvered by Alexa Bliss there. The Bliss now looking to double down on the punishment on Julia.
And Bliss on the apron.
She caught her.
By James.
Well, we talked about it earlier, the power of Kiana James coming to the fore.
And then just dropping her across that hard edge of the apron.
Leaving her out there with Julia. You know what that's going to turn into. Julia's always going to take those little moments to get involved. Come on, ref. Why don't you do something about it?
Julia hooking the leg of Alexa Bliss. You brought it up moments ago about the range of James and everything she offers. Here is Kiana James. We have seen it already in this tag team match. The skill, the speed, the athleticism, and moments ago, the sheer strength.
Yeah, and let's not forget the absolute smarts of Kiana James distracting that referee, so Julia on the outside could add a little extra damage to Alexa Bliss, and that is why Bliss is now in such a bad way. Find me a weakness with Kiana James outside of the relative inexperience versus the rest of the locker room.
Boy, and that is changing quickly when it comes to the inexperience. Over the course of the past month to 2 months, she has rapidly grown. Both in singles action, came up with, as she just takes Charlotte right off of the apron. Charlotte need to be held back by our official.
Again, once a smart move by Kiana James, just enraging Charlotte Flair. Now Charlotte is the one distracting the referee while Bliss gets double teamed in the corner.
Crowd here.
Yeah, ref is just like
a rally with support for Alexa Bliss, who's being held back, and then kneed right in the midsection from James.
Frenzy of energy there from Bliss, but it was all for nothing. James blocking her, and now Julia tagged in to do even more damage.
Julia is pulling back.
Nothing beautiful about that, just pure madness.
The beautiful madness coming in hard with Alexa framed against the ropes.
That was different.
Such a juxtaposition when it comes to Julia. It's that fine balance of an elegant package and such a ferocious fighting style. And this might be devastating.
Oh man, she did that to Rhea.
Into the mat goes Alexa Bliss.
Last time, and it just looked brutal.
Bliss now in a whole world of trouble as Kiana James and Julia are closing in on a potential showdown with the tag champs, but Bliss ain't done yet.
Get that tag.
And it's desperation
time.
For the
hot tag.
This is a mad scramble, and Julia needed to cling on. She
One
failed.
more.
Ducking and diving, and here comes the Queen.
Charlotte Flair is ready for action. Big crossbody by Flair. And now the signature Flair chops. Charlotte Flair taking control of things here. Flair and Bliss going up against Julia and Kiana James. They are set to see who can be in line to meet the new champs, the irresistible forces of Nia and Lash Legend.
Well, it looked like it was game over for Charlotte and Alexa Bliss, but that tag to a fresh Charlotte Flair moments ago has completely turned this one around. And we might be getting two for the price of one here, Joe.
Flair going up top. What a spectacular moonsault. Two are the target. And Kiana James just got her shoulder up.
Yeah, talk about the toughness of
It's pretty
Kiana
awesome, actually.
James, because this move was on the point, taking out Julia in the process. I've no idea how Kiana James managed to kick out, but their hopes are still alive in this one.
Big kick delivered. And now Julia, she enters into the fight right in the middle of the ring. And slams down Charlotte. Trying to win it right here.
Well, Bliss is down and Bliss may be out, but it looks like Charlotte might have been wiped out with this one. Looking to regroup in her own unique way here is Julia. That's that madness seeping out once again. And this is when she gets truly
Forgot you was
scared.
live streaming tonight. If Drew loses later, we riot. I mean,
forces were celebrating their new titles, and these
I hate to
teams
say
came
it,
out to stake their claim to #1 contender spot.
because
Here's Charlotte now able to counter.
it's a little controversial.
And a German suplex by Flair.
Just when
But-
Julia was going for that Northern Lights bomb.
Oh, what a
I think I'm Team
DDT
Cody.
And the
by
pendulum
Bliss.
swinging
I know.
back. Oh!
Natural
I know.
selection, Flair.
I know.
Right on time.
Oh man.
They are right back.
But
where they belong.
I totally get why Drew would be upset. Like he always gets like the short end of the stick. He had that spot earlier with Aldis, and it's like it's so apparent that like the WWE machine is not for him. And you know what's crazy though is
See that WrestleMania sign up there? Of course, we're going to get a major answer to WrestleMania tonight in our main event.
Johnny says, "It's all right, man. I'm Team Cody. We can get bullied together." Yeah. I definitely need someone to take some of the heat with me. That's for sure. So thanks, Johnny. Yeah, I have a feeling that if they turn Drew like babyface after this, he would be like, it would be huge.
I mean, this road to WrestleMania has been
Because
wild,
it feels
especially
like
Randy Orton's win at
it kind of
Elimination
feels like in a lot of
Chamber.
ways
His
that
tag
like
team partner,
WWE's against him
Randy
sometimes.
Winner, was very excited about that. This was Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll.
Oh, my partner and big brother Randy Orton, congratulations on your Elimination Chamber win, my brother. I'm coming to SmackDown next week to see you, my friend. Also, Cody, I'm coming to see you too, bub. I love you, and good luck tonight against Drew. You know how much I hate that guy. Get it, baby.
Oh man. Jelly Roll doesn't know what he did. He just created a mortal enemy out of its pixels, bro.
You know, undisputed WWE champion Drew McIntyre has put every obstacle in your way on this path to
I like that
getting
jacket.
back that championship for you. Tonight's match, your last opportunity and another obstacle on the road to WrestleMania. How do you navigate it all?
Kathy, I just want to point at that dang sign. Obstacle after obstacle, the only one that remains, the only thing that remains is Drew McIntyre. What I would hope is the next time we speak, you'll be speaking to the new WWE champion.
Well, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Oh, Sammy. I was like, is it Danhausen?
Look, Cody, I know things have been a little icy between us the last couple of weeks. I'm not trying to get in your head now before this big match that you got and this match. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy that this match is even happening to begin with, but...
What's crazy about it, Sammy?
Are you kidding? Hang on, are you kidding right now? What's crazy? Look, Cody, you beat me to qualify for the Elimination Chamber match. You beat me the way you did. I let that go. I really did. I've let it go. But you lost in the Elimination Chamber match, okay? The whole point of the Elimination Chamber match is the winner gets a WWE Championship.
What just happened?
Championship opportunity. That's what you think's happening right now? You think I'm being self-serving? You think that's what's happening right now? You think I'm trying to angle my way in? You think I'm trying to snake my way into a WWE Championship match? That's what you think is happening? I don't know. I don't know. Why don't you tell me? Spit it out. I don't know either, Cody. I came here. I actually came here to say good luck. Okay? And it turned into all of this.
Yeah, these guys need some space.
I just want to say good luck. Because you might not believe it the way I've been acting these last couple of weeks, but Cody, I'm rooting for you. I want what's best for you. Okay? So go out there and go do what Cody Rhodes does and go become WWE champion. Again.
Okay.
Cody's like, all right. Yeah, so... Ooh, he's having a freak out. Pixels, bro, if we get Jelly versus Drew, hey, I didn't think of that, but, you know,
struggles for Sami
you
Zayn,
may
but
get
it is
Jelly
happening
versus
tonight.
Drew.
Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre. You're starting to feel the buzz here in Portland for this main event.
All the excitement is building. Look, it's 6 weeks till WrestleMania. The
Would that be like would that be
anyway,
worst case scenario
a crescendo tonight right here
from Drew McIntyre's #1 fan? What's the worst case scenario for Drew? And hey, you just better hope that Drew McIntyre doesn't bump in the hallways into Danhausen on his way to the ring. Otherwise, he's gonna get cursed.
I'll say this.
If he saves Drew, I can't believe I'm saying this. I'll be a Sammy fan. Sammy is gonna save Drew.
I took the helmet off, and people know me.
I could totally see that because Drew's kind of helped him quite a bit the past few weeks.
That trick in patois.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I go to Mexico and Saudi Arabia, man. They only speak English. They try and whoop that trick. Football is a beautiful sport. I played it for 20 years, but it's very American. You know what I mean? Like wrestling, you good around the world. So it's just a whole different feeling that I didn't even know what's out there. You know, you live in that matrix of whatever you're doing. But, you know, once you branch out, you be like, whoa, like wrestling.
Really good discussion on the Breakfast Club. That interview is available on Netflix.
Trick is so good on the mic. And he's like, these interviews he's doing, it's like he's been doing these interviews for like 20 years. Like he's doing these like press interviews better than guys that have been doing it forever. Like if you have an interview, just send Trick. Motor City. Yeah, like what if Drew bumps into Danhausen backstage? What are you going to do?
The following is a tag team turmoil match to determine the #1 contenders for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, with a combined weight of 412 pounds, Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley, Motor City Machine Gun.
So it's the Wyatt 6, Axiom, Motor City, Garza. I'll hate Dan forever. I'm calling the Winchesters on that vampire. Oh, man. Oh. I mean, I was streaming last week when he, like, Dom had that interaction, like when Danhausen had the interaction with Dom in Judgment Day. And as soon as he was talking trash to Danhausen, I was like, don't do it. He's going to curse you. And as soon as he cursed him, I'm like, game over. You're losing. I really hope they stick with it, though. Like, I hope when I hope people are so afraid of a Danhausen curse that they would rather, like, get in the ring with Brock Lesnar or something. Because when you get cursed, imagine, like, if he curses, like, Chad Gable, and then Chad Gable's, like, every week he's, like, unhinged trying to break the curse. Like, somebody like Chad Gable could make that storyline amazing. I'll step away for just a second. I'll be right back. Aleister Black is a lean on here tonight. Alright, it's Pixels Bro. I want to see Dan and Trick become a tag team. It will be Booker, Gold, Dust 2.0. Hey, that would be funny. And like, imagine when like Danhausen and R-Truth somehow end up in the same scenario. Like, that's gonna be funny.
Of the Cricket fan seat upgrade is the
but yeah, Danhausen and Trick, that'd be hilarious.
For them. They got the ringside seats, the swag courtesy of Cricket. They're all smiles tonight. Smile, you're on Cricket.
So what do you got? Who do you guys think's winning this?
Position here for what is happening with our tag team turmoil for #1 contender status is underway as Nathan
Kiwi
Fraser
Strawberry
and Axiom are in against the Motor City Machine Guns. This match is presented by Cricket. Smile, you're on Cricket. Tag team turmoil, just think of it like a tag team gauntlet match, an elimination match. We start with these two teams. A new team replaces each pair as they're eliminated.
Sponsor me.
You win by way of pinfall, submission, countout, DQ, and we'll go until only one team remains, and that team will have the #1 contender.
I have to take Motor City. It's the home team. I like Motor City a lot.
So effectively, this is not a million miles away from the scenario in a Royal Rumble. You do not want to be the first two
It's not Axiom.
in this thing.
I don't think it's Axiom.
The Motor City Machine Guns, it really is going to have to be Detroit versus everybody tonight if they are going to win this thing.
I don't think it's Garza.
#1 contenders.
Yeah, the challenge of trying to go the distance That is what
The
is
tag
on stake
champs,
here
is that-
with Frazier and Axiom? Shoulders are down as
Is that the MFTs right now?
Saban had Axiom in position, and now the backslide.
I hate to
doesn't
say that
work
I'm
out.
kind of slipping here.
The Machine Guns former WWE Tag Champs, Axiom and
see.
Fraser, former NXT Tag Champs. These two are high pedigree tag teams looking to get back to the top in a hurry.
Boy, and what a pace set early here, especially with Axiom and Saban. Of course, all four can fly.
These guys have quite the relationship too. The veterans.
Yeah,
of
so it's
Machine
saying the
Guns are
the MFTs are the tag champs. So I mean, it makes sense that they would be the Wyatt Six that win, but we've kind of seen that. But at the same time, Solo's still running around with the lantern, so that kind of makes you think that it's not quite over.
Shelley and Fraser.
I'll tell you right now, Fraser and Axiom just a pair of human blurs.
They are.
And right now, it seems that the Motor City Machine Guns just have nothing to slow these guys down with.
No, they hit that top gear, and they are off and running.
It's pretty cool to see Motor City finally get to WWE and be able to do all this, because
Tag team turmoil.
they like influence pretty much every tag team that works like that type of style. And they were like singles in TNA for a long time when I started watching TNA. And I mean, just like pioneers of that type of style.
Damage done to the Motor City Machine Guns.
I imagine that even when they're done wrestling, they're going to have like long backstage careers. It's funny how like with Smackdown, you have like these like breaks where they play this music. It's like call waiting, like you're in a queue. But whenever you watch like Raw, you don't really get that. It's Pixels, bro. It does feel like call waiting. Yeah, it really does. It really does. Sometimes I'll have Amber check the audio, and I'll be like, "Hey, does everything sound good?" And she's like, "What's that music?" And I'm like, "That's just the WWE like call waiting music." Like, it'll go away. What's that tattoo on Zelina's hand say? I like heel Zelina Vega more than babyface Zelina Vega. I bet Truth and Priest will probably they'll probably win this. But I do think Danhausen's on here tonight, right? I mean, I don't think it was part of the advertisement, but I'm pretty sure I heard that he was. Yeah, I think he is scheduled. I hope so. I was looking on WWE Shop, and apparently his merch sales is already popping off pretty huge. Let me go look and see what they have. I know at one point at AEW he was like outselling everybody in terms of merch. Because he just had the coolest designs. Like, all of his stuff is just super vibrant. Okay, so right now he just has the one shirt And it's like a hoodie. And it's got like him with like a bunch of teeth. And the back says cursed. I'll probably grab that hoodie.
January,
honestly.
the MFT Solo Sikoa Tamatanga, they won the WWE Tag
probably
Team
grab it.
Championships. And in front of us right here, the first match.
It says this item will be shipped no later than February or Friday, April the
Who will be
10th.
the number one contenders?
So Friday,
Fraser
April the
and
10th. I
Axiom.
could get it before then.
Fraxium against the Motor City Machine
I gotta
Guns.
get like a cool outfit to wear for Mania
In
weekend.
there, and this is the last thing that the Machine Guns wanted.
My oh my, high flying was Fraser.
Well, immediately picking up the pace once tagged in is Nathan Fraser from the island of Jersey, looking to put this one away and progress through to the next stage of this tag team turmoil.
You know, imagine if like Nathan Fraser,
Chris Sabin
from just not a power standpoint, but let's just go speed.
takes care
If you
of
had
business, and now
Braun
they set him
Breaker
up for
not
the
holding
facial.
back, I'm talking about like the Braun Breaker that like speared speed.
Shock and awe attack there
That
from the
Braun
Motor
Breaker
City Machine Guns.
that's like doesn't care if he like
Next
wipes
up,
somebody
one
out.
here. They're going for the big
That
one.
one against Nathan Fraser, like running the ropes.
But instead, looking for the quick
It's like the
one.
Flash.
Well, that was a smart move there from Axiom on the outside. Sensed danger, knew what was coming, and there was a tag there.
Yeah,
I'm not
blind
sure
tag.
Sabin saw that.
Axiom tagged in. And he delivers as he was set up to score well against Sabin. Looking to
I
put it away
downloaded.
right
Oh
here.
yeah, update. I purchased 2K26 last night. I went in and did like a pre-order yesterday evening.
Motor City Machine Guns have been eliminated.
Yes.
Oh wait.
Shenanigans on the outside, and
Oh
Alex
man.
Shelley is irate with the referee. The foot was
I
on
don't
the
blame
rope,
him.
forget that
But
for
anyways,
now.
I purchased the
Match continuing. Here's
2K26
Oscar.
wrestling game,
There is no time
and for whatever
to think
reason
about
at
it
midnight,
here, and that is
it was
exactly
requiring
what
that you
tag
had a
team
2K account.
turmoil
Like you
is
could not,
all about.
like you boot up the
Right
game and
into
immediately you had to have a
business, and
2K
that's why
account
it's so
before you could
difficult
actually get into the
from that
menus to
start
play the game.
position as Berto
And of course,
Angel
I've played all the
Garza
other 2K games.
right into the ring.
So I have an account, but when I would go to scan the QR code to log in, I would get like a bad gateway error. So it was like the whole site was crashed because I guess a lot of people were getting on at the same time and they were all having to sign in. That doesn't even look right. They look like a bad roll up. But anyways, it was like crashed out. And so I tried for like 10 minutes.
Oh, and Angel delivers.
That's it. Wow. I thought that was it. But anyways, yeah, so it completely crashed out. I didn't get to play any last night. And then today I've had a bunch of stuff I had to do. I've not been able to do anything. So hopefully tonight after the show, and I get done posting clips, I can enjoy 2K26, and I also purchased Pokopia. So it was like too many cool things. And I had Resident Evil from like a week or so back that I purchased. I think it was last week. So I have like 3 games right now that I'm trying to get some time into, and I don't have any time.
But they're still ticking. And now Angel in the wrong part of town.
Axiom goes up to meet him.
Oh, man.
In the other corner, Berto was quick to just send Fraser flying.
Chill, Berto.
And now Angel takes control, and the tag is made to Berto.
And this has just been
So
absolutely
we go from Humberto to just Berto.
go.
MTY.
Oh, man.
Quick into the cover. And they advance just like that, Los Garza.
That was Wyatt.
Things are changing now, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, it's just tough. It's like I watched a guy online, and he was saying that he'd already put like he got like an early copy of Pokopia, and he'd already put like 90 hours into it. So it's gonna be one of those like cozy Animal Crossing type games, and so I imagine there's gonna be a ton of time put into that. And I like that you're a Ditto. He's about to lose his pants. Yeah, he's cooked. Yeah, he's done. This is not going to go in his favor. I was going to be like, if he's getting Eric Rowan, he's definitely cooked. I love it that the fans, like, they still have this connection with Bray, even though he's been gone for a long time. They still put the Fireflies up.
Wyatt 6 desperate to get back to the MFTs who took their tag titles. And of course, who can forget them taking the Wyatt's Lantern too. Victory in this tag team turmoil tournament will get them there.
Yeah, if there is any team who wants to advance and get to the MFTs, it's the Wyatt 6. Dexter Lumis, Joe Gacy. Our third match in tag team turmoil. The gauntlet needs to be run to be the victor and become the #1 contenders. Solo Sikoa and the MFTs 08.
And Los Garza, who had a major upper hand in that previous match against Fraxium.
SmackDown needs like that one team that just comes in and shakes up the whole division. I mean, Raw does too, but
tag champs in the Wyatt 6. And Dexter Lumis really getting the business done now against Berto. Let's take a look at Gacy.
Here comes Joe Gacy. Got up high for that elbow. Looking to put away Los Garza.
Such a warped individual, known for his brawling ability.
Well, menacing force in the corner.
Man, he's freaking out.
Uncle Howdy's family are broken souls, desperate to get back to the MFTs. A lot of unfinished business between those teams.
Always great teamwork between Lumis and Gacy. That's what brought them gold, trying to get back there, and the save made by Angel.
Yeah, Angel had to be on point there because that was over. Berto was not kicking out after that double team move.
Does anybody remember when Dexter Lumis was on NXT
with tag team
and
turmoil.
He wouldn't speak, like he couldn't talk? And then didn't they have it like,
Focus
like
in
he
the
was
Wyatt
with
6 tonight.
What was her name?
Leg drop.
What was her name?
Needing a tag in a bad way now is Berto. Also,
That's
there's a
bugging me
fresh
now.
Angel on the outside, but certainly fresher than Berto is looking right now. That tag must feel
She was like, he was with the Way for a little bit with Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae, but Candice LeRae's tag partner. She doesn't work for WWE anymore.
That fire that burns within Joe Gacy.
I can't believe I can't remember her name.
He's going to drag Berto right
Doesn't it
to
start with an N?
the middle of the ring where they deliver the elbow.
Well, the Wyatt
It'll
6
come
are
to me,
just
I'm sure.
having
But yeah,
their
that was a
way with
really cool
Berto
story.
at
They act
this
like they got,
point.
what was it,
Berto
they got
offering
married.
Very little in the way of resistance. And of course, the Wyatt 6 want to finish this as quickly as they can, conserve as much energy as they can for a potential.
Back
Yeah, but
here in
Dexter was,
Portland,
like,
this
creepier
is
back then.
Tag team turmoil to see who will be the #1 contenders. Our third match in this
Oh, wow, that
gauntlet
was
style
funny.
competition. And it is the Wyatt 6, Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy going up against Los Garza, Angel, and Berto.
I think Angel Garza is just slowly transforming into Andrade.
Things around, and that tag and subsequent lowering of the rope by
Notice the
Angel
blonde in the hair?
completely wiped out Dexter Lumis. And the ball back in the court of Los Garza, who have been incredible so far tonight. Really impressive from them.
Looking to advance right here, looking to eliminate the Wyatt 6. Fraxium defeated Motor City Machine Guns. Then Los Garza hit the MTY and defeated Fraxium. And now our third match here of this tag team turmoil, the Wyatt 6 is, as we've said, if there's any team that would love to get back to Solo Sikoa.
We're doing this again. Yep, we're doing it again. My VPN just like continuously kicks me off like every 20 minutes or something.
Ruthless tonight. I am so impressed.
Anyone,
we need to get back to
I know it's Pixels, bro. I know he understands the pain of the VPN.
And the notion of people taking this duo lightly.
Yeah,
they're like great when they work.
They will again.
Agreed. They have quite the edge to them here tonight. And the combination work, and this could do it right here. Oh, and Gacy comes out of nowhere to make the save.
And Gacy had to be. That was a new move there from Los Garza. I don't think I'm familiar with. Almost a modified Doomsday device that did a ton of damage to Dexter Loomis. And Loomis, in the worst possible way, needs this tag. And this might be his chance.
You see Rhea and Jay will be face-to-face. Undisputed WWE Championship still to come. But right now, it's the Wyatt Six, Joe Gacy in the center of the ring, taking on Berto and Angel at the same time.
Yeah, they really did shorten his name to Berto, didn't they?
It's brawl time for Gacy, and that is where he's never happier.
Look at this high revving motor of Joe Gacy.
So unpredictable, so twisted, and so devastating when he hits this kind of rhythm.
Looking to power him up. And he does. From the suplex into the cover. And Berto is able to survive it.
Berto has taken a ton of damage over the past 6 or 7 minutes. He must be close to breaking point.
Oh, what a big kick came in from Gacy.
Oh, who's this?
Oh, what in the world?
Oh, the MFTs?
That's Tonga Loa.
That is Tonga Loa from the MFTs. Interfering in the match.
Remember when Tonga Loa
MFTs.
was saving Tama Tonga from a pile driver? I think it was a pile driver from Kevin Owens, right? And I forget the exact setup, but he comes into the ring and he goes low, and he accidentally punches Tama Tonga in the forehead.
Causing chaos here, costing the Wyatt Six once again.
They put all kinds of like funny memes around it.
As we witness the brawl heading out of the arena.
Oh, look who's coming.
Final tag team to enter this thing.
Damian Priest and R-Truth entering things.
I feel like those two are going to make like a cool tag team just because Priest is so like serious and Truth is just not.
A lot to catch up on here with what just happened in tag team turmoil as Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa interfered with the match between the
Oh, is that
Wyatt
Garza's
Six
pants?
What
and Los Garza
is R-Truth doing now?
Well, you never know, do you?
A rather sleek-looking R-Truth, aerodynamic-looking R-Truth. I like the look, but that did not work at all, Truth.
Yeah, clean shaven, but it didn't work out there against Angel. The Wyatt Six and the MFTs fought their way out the entryway, and now we are left with this. Damian Priest
R-Truth's like, what's happening?
Against Los Garza.
And I've been blown away by Los Garza so far.
R-Truth thinks he's trying to qualify for the Elimination Chamber, I guarantee it.
Los Garza looking to stake their claim back to the big time. Major assist,
R-Truth fans love him.
Then from the MFTs, who the winner of this bout now will face the MFTs for tag gold. These are our final 2 teams left in this tag team turmoil.
I agree with you. What an impressive run by Los Garza. As Berto comes in with the basement dropkick right to the back of the head. He's looking to eliminate R-Truth right here and win this #1 contenders tag team turmoil.
And the way this is looking, Damian Priest might not even get tagged into this.
I mean,
one.
Should be kicking R-Truth right on top of the bald head, man.
Cheap shot behind the referee's
Not
back
even
will
right.
not help proceedings for the team of Priest and R-Truth.
The teamwork from Angel and Berto. Take care of Priest on one end and R-Truth on the other corner.
Turn it to a 2-on-1 matchup, albeit briefly. But if they can put Truth away now, nice to the jaw.
Nice sequence.
What a big right hand And Truth able to kick
I gotta
out.
say, Berto and Angel a little more competitive in this than I thought they were going to be. Truth's going to fire up like Hulk Hogan in the 80s.
Well, the people of Portland making their voices heard. They love our Truth.
Oh. I don't know how he does that.
He responds in kind.
You see Damian Priest just ready to burst loose.
Well, he wants to fight at the best of times, even more now that he's been cheap-shotted in the corner. And it is punishment time.
I mean, this is actually pretty smart because Priest is, I think generally people like him. He's not like a disliked performer, but maybe the part that he's kind of lacking a little bit is he doesn't really have the personality's not really shining through with the character. And this is sort of like a Charlotte Alexa situation where
some great action in this one here.
you stick somebody next to R-Truth and it's gonna, the personality's gonna come out a little bit more. And they've historically had like funny moments back whenever Truth thought he was in Judgment Day.
Garza's been on a run here. Priest and Truth.
So this could be interesting if it lasts longer than a couple of weeks.
Turmoil, so an advantage for them. The winner here will be the #1 contenders to Solo Sikoa. Oh, man!
Wipeout.
Priest just sent him flying.
But a momentary distraction, and Berto capitalized.
Out to the outside as Berto is able to take care of Priest.
And this is a truly exhausted Berto at this point. A relatively fresh
choke
Priest
slam.
going for South of Heaven.
Unable to get it. Instead, the springboard by Berto.
Little Chicharito right to the head of Damian Priest, and Berto looking to finish this thing.
Up top, halfway across the ring. And so close to being the #1 contenders.
Just unfathomable athleticism there from Berto, who has been put through the ringer already on this one. What a showing so far from Los Garza. Can they finish the job here? Not like that. Broken Arrow connects to Berto.
And Priest tags Truth.
Real odd couple tag team. They have major history, I guess, going back to their time in the Judgment Day.
Shoulder tackle by Truth. He's putting it all together.
Uh-oh.
I guess Ron Cena's back.
Ron Cena.
5-knuckle shuffle.
He's going to go for that AA.
Why not? But instead, Berto.
Oh, that was smooth.
Oh, maybe a little more than the AA. STF.
Locking it in. Close to a tap out. And here comes Angel.
Back up after being smashed up and over our reinforced announce desk. Angel just in the nick of time.
Truth tapping into that C-Nation right there. Not quite getting the job done.
What are you doing, Truth? Oh.
Well, it was just
bait.
A blind tag, I believe, there to Damian Priest, who is now legal. All four others in the ring.
Remember, the winners here will be the #1.
Yeah, the fans are digging it.
R-Truth and Damian Priest in stereo now.
Big choke slam. Attitude adjustment. That's it.
And South of Heaven.
That's pretty cool.
Pinfall.
Here are your winners, R-Truth and Damian Priest.
Wait, Priest
That's pretty
didn't even
cool.
realize he was part of a tag team earlier tonight. Didn't even know what was happening.
Whoa.
From news to him to new #1 contenders.
Great teamwork there from Priest and R-Truth. An absolute odd couple tag team who somehow just worked. What a victory. They now have a date with destiny.
I mean, they may have a new tag team on their hands here. At least you know that if you bring the titles or anything like that into it, people are going to be invested because anything with R-Truth, people invest.
Drew McIntyre interrupted.
There's Drew. He's getting ready.
Struck Cody Rhodes in the head with the title. Crossed the line. Now forced to defend that undisputed championship tonight.
Rhea and Jade face to face.
Rhea Ripley.
I've actually, I don't, you know how this stuff works. How you think you know something, and you know WWE likes to keep you to where you think things are real that are not real, and things that are not real, you know, they try to act like they are. So they blur the line. But I'm hearing that Rhea doesn't really care for Jade, and Jade doesn't really care for Rhea. That commercial is so weird. Oof. Excuse me. I'm tired tonight. I stayed up late last night working on videos, and I don't know if you guys, if anybody here follows or subscribe to the Pokemon channel that I do, but I also uploaded an Ascended Heroes opening today. I didn't put this in the title, but it's actually like part 1 of 2. The other night I stayed up. It was last weekend. I stayed up and I opened quite a bit of stuff from Ascended Heroes that I had purchased, and so out of the first batch, this first video, I'm not going to spoil it, but there's a couple of things. But after I was done filming, I was like, I really want to open more. Like I had like more stuff to open. And I was like, but I'm saving it for future videos. I'm like, you know what? Why don't I just open it and record a video, and then I can just post the video whenever, you know, I don't have to post the video right away. If I don't get anything, then I could wait 3 months to post the video if I wanted to. So I just went ahead, I recorded it, and it was the absolute craziest opening of Ascended Heroes that I've done. And it's the craziest opening I've had on camera and filmed. It's a wild Pokemon card opening. So if you haven't followed me over on Chase 'Em All, please do so, because that video is really cool. This one today is interesting. It's kind of like I said, part 1 of 2. But the one that I'll be posting next, probably beginning of next week, I would say like Monday, Tuesday, that one is really wild. Like 3 big hits in the video. And Metallica going to be at the Sphere in Vegas. If you could line that up, I don't know what the dates are, but for anybody going to see like WrestleMania, if that show is also in town and you can see Metallica at the Sphere the same weekend that you can watch WrestleMania, or like, I mean, talk about a weekend. I'm not sure when those dates are though, but I'm not going to WrestleMania, so.
The 290.
I would absolutely love to go. There's also some shows, like some wrestling shows, that tour that they're doing right now. There's quite a few shows not too far I could go, but I was kind of keeping an eye on the tickets to see what the prices are.
Hey, Randy. What's up, Sam? Look, first of all, I heard everything you said out there tonight. I want to let you know, man to man, I'm really happy for you. I really am.
Thanks.
Look, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Look, Cody qualified for the Elimination Chamber match because Drew got involved, and I tried to do the right thing, whatever. But in the Elimination Chamber match, you did the exact same thing to Cody. So, I guess I want to know, how do you do it? How do you talk about Cody the way you've talked about him? Like he's one of your closest friends in the world, and then how are you okay just dropping him the second he turns his back? How?
You want me to be honest with you, Sammy?
Please.
Sometimes, you gotta be selfish.
You don't think that that makes you a bad person?
I don't know about all that. It
Judgmental.
does make me a 14-time world champion.
Can't argue with that, right? Look, good luck, Randy. Really, I'm pulling for you. I really hope you win number 15. I mean it.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Hey. I believe in you. I think you just need to believe in yourself. One day, I think everyone knows that you could have world championship gold around your waist, Sammy. Maybe try listening to the voices. Huh?
Oh. Oh, there they are.
Don't worry about him, Sammy.
He can't help himself.
It's just the nature of the beast.
Always so cryptic. You know, I do see Sammy. Like, I really didn't want that though in some ways, because if he does win the world title, I've been watching long enough to know what Sammy as a heel is like. I much prefer Sammy as a babyface, as an underdog, as opposed to a heel. And for anybody that remembers Sammy as a heel, they would probably agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2026 Women's Elimination Chamber winner, Rhea Ripley!
Quite the shirt there.
Wade, you were on the call
looks like Pinhead.
last week at Elimination Chamber, and there were so many memorable moments, but Rhea hitting that riptide on Tiffany Stratton in the full circle 24 hours after losing the tag team titles and earning the massive WrestleMania spotlight. That was special.
Yeah, Mammy came to play inside the Elimination Chamber. We saw the absolute best of Rhea Bloody Ripley after that tumultuous 24 hours, losing tag gold, but then booking her ticket to one of the main events of WrestleMania and a major showdown with Women's WWE Champ Jade Cargill.
Yeah, Rhea all the way on this one, I think, for me.
Smackdown! I said that I was gonna come here, and well, I'm here. So Jade, since you seem to have a lot you want to say to me, why don't you come out here and say it to my face?
Oh boy.
A storm is coming.
She's such a great entrance, and there's an atmosphere when she comes out, but He needs to defend that title more.
The WWE Women's Champ, Jade Cargill.
And I don't think it's any secret in the locker room that these two women deeply despise each other on a personal level, and that is only going to be intensified by their looming
Curious how this is going to go.
for WWE Championship gold at WrestleMania in Las Vegas in 6 weeks' time.
Going for the handshake.
I gave you a handshake because I respect you, Rhea. I respect all your accomplishments. I respect how these people love you. I respect how you earned your way to see me in a title shot at WrestleMania. And as someone who works hard in the gym, I respect how hard you work to build the body you have. I do, I respect it, I respect it. But I'm not impressed. I mean, sure.
There's got to be a butt in there somewhere.
Your arms are big, but mine are bigger. Your legs, yeah, they're muscular, powerful even, but mine are more powerful. Hell, I'm more powerful. And I am more worthy for the WWE Women's Champion. And come WrestleMania, I'm gonna beat the hell out of you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Because I'm that bitch.
Huh. Let's see what Rhea has to say about that.
Jade, I respect the honesty. I do. I mean, now I know what you really do think about me. And I guess I don't impress you physically. But I have to say, you do impress me physically. See your shoulders? Yeah, I mean, they might be a little bit bigger than mine. I'll give you that. Maybe your arms are too. Maybe your legs are also. And you know what, by the feeling of it, maybe your hand is also. But if you hit me with your best shot, do you really think that I'm gonna go down and stay down?
I thought she was going to go with like an inexperienced route there.
No. But if I hit you with mine, there's absolutely no way you're getting back up. Because you see, Jade, the difference between you and me is your body, it's built for show. While mine, It's built for fighting. You work out so you're more aesthetically pleasing. I work out so my body can survive and thrive within this business. So when that bell rings, you can flex all you want. It doesn't matter because I am going to fight. And I'm gonna take that title from you, and I'm gonna take it with force. And there's not a do about it, because I'm that bitch.
Dueling mic drops with Rhea and Jade. I think, Wade, you know exactly the kind of match you're going to get for the WWE Women's Championship in Vegas at Wrestlemania 42.
It cannot come soon enough. Make no mistake. That is two women who are going to be fighting.
I mean, that's the thing with Jade is she does. I mean, she looks like a powerhouse. But I think she has grown. I think she's better than what she was when she debuted. But she's not Rhea.
We've known each other a long time, and you didn't marry whatever the hell this is. You got to tell me what happened to the real Johnny Gargano. It's the same hit.
I've been wondering the same thing for weeks. I mean, he left me during my match last week. I don't understand what.
Hey, what the hell's going on here? Let me ask you something. We lose our opportunity to become #1 contenders, and the first thing you think to do is come back and console Johnny? What the hell?
I just feel like you guys have been really cruel to him lately, and it's time for you to let it go.
Let me ask you something. Why didn't you break up the pin at the end of that match?
I did break up the pin, dude. I put your far leg on the ropes.
Oh man, they're gonna break up
Yes,
Motor
I did.
City.
You can watch a replay.
You know what? Let Candace take care of Johnny. We need to talk.
Yo, I really did. I promise you I did.
We can't keep doing this. I need you to get up. Get back to being Johnny Wrestling. The Johnny Wrestling who believed that you could do it yourself.
Yeah. You're right. Let's go.
Where are we going?
To the ring.
Okay.
Drew McIntyre's been trying to do everything
Cody
he
Drew.
can to interfere with everything Cody Rhodes has been trying to accomplish. No avoiding Cody's claim to fight for the title now. Drew's defense has been mandated. It's coming up.
There's that call waiting music. This VPN is like driving me crazy. Let's change something here. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. I apologize, guys. My This VPN is just driving me crazy tonight. Where'd it go? I don't know. Okay, so that didn't work.
Hey, you probably saw the news this week. Demolitions and Axe and Smash are going to be in the Hall of Fame. And Las Vegas will host the induction ceremony at Dolby Live at Park MGM. It'll be Friday, April 17th at 9 p.m. local time. Tickets go on sale this Tuesday via Ticketmaster. You can get tickets in advance during an exclusive using the code WWEHOF, and that starts this Monday, March 9th at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern.
So that was my VPN again.
Solo, you keep putting your family members in compromising positions without understanding the weight of consequence. You've become attached to something that does not belong to you. I will not rest until it is returned to me. Your family will constantly be looking over their shoulders and will soon learn there is nothing left to do but run.
Hey, so good to see a re-energized Johnny Gargano. Weeks of hopelessness and moping around. Finally, his wife gives him a
he's back up.
Candace is right. Inside this ring, I am one of the best professional wrestlers in the world, and I am tired of pretending like I'm not. It's about time everyone remembers who I am, but more importantly, it's time that I remember who I am. I need to be Johnny Wrestling again. And that starts tonight. So this is an open invitation to anyone in that locker room. Come on out here and get in the ring with me right now.
Oh no, is it over, Femi?
Goodbye, Johnny Depresso. Welcome back, Johnny Wrestling.
It's over, Femi.
I love it. Good for Johnny.
You're done.
Bad for Johnny.
I knew it. I knew it. Somehow I feel like this is not going to help Johnny get out of this situation he's in. Oh, that look.
And his opponent from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 310 pounds, Oba Femi!
Yeah, this is going to be
Oh no,
way
this
quick.
is not what Johnny Wrestling meant. Quick, Johnny, go comatose again while you still can.
The ruler in Portland. Well, Johnny said he doesn't care who it is. You got Omafemi.
Yeah, you're probably not going to.
Well, fair
You're probably
play
going
to
to
Johnny
care.
Wrestling. He's not backing down, but I don't think that's a smart move, Johnny.
Oh, no. This is going to be
As
quick.
Wilson and The Miz in recent weeks.
They're dressed in the same colors like they're a tag team.
Nice, Johnny. Shock the world.
Yeah, needing a climb player to get up there in one chop, and he sends him down.
Well, that might have been as good as it gets for Johnny Gargano.
Oh, the running uppercuts. Here they come.
There's no way back from this point.
Oh!
Yeah, that
Obafemi
looks
like
brutal.
a runaway train.
Obafemi. Look at the speed and power. Is he going to stop?
And this is Candice LeRae's fault. Johnny just wanted to sleep.
Oh, no. Here it comes. The puff, puff toss. Johnny was so inspired moments ago. And now, oh, a fall from grace.
That was quick. Poor Johnny.
Just utter devastation, an absolute overwhelming amount of force from Obafemi. And after this fall from grace, this streak of menace continues from Obafemi, and unintentionally, Johnny Gargano is now back in a comatose state once again, as the ruler of SmackDown and Raw continues his reign.
It's sad Johnny again.
You forget about me already? Because I've been waiting to get my pound of flesh.
Oh, I didn't forget. I just got a million things going on. Speaking of, why'd you let Rhea skip the line?
Because Rhea earned her spot. And when I get mine and take that title, then I'll worry about Rhea.
Well, I'm done talking. I'll see you next week.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work out in her
Randy Orton
favor.
won Elimination Chamber. We assumed it was Drew McIntyre he'd be facing in WrestleMania for the championship. That's the case as of now. But Cody Rhodes could disrupt it all. The undisputed WWE Championship match, as ordered by Nick Aldis, is just moments away.
Welcome to my show.
That's a cool commercial.
This way. Let's really get this show started.
Rematch. Rated T for team.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name.
I will be right back, guys. All right, I'm back. So, what do we have next? I think pretty much everything on the show. Like, we shouldn't have, but maybe, one more match before the main event? Because it's already, 10:16? So, I think pretty much everything I previewed we've seen, right? Seen Randy, seen Rhea, tag match, Mello. Yeah. Pretty much the only thing advertised is the main event that we haven't seen so far.
Hey.
I think there's an NXT pay-per-view this weekend. If
Danhausen.
Hello, I was looking for the boss here so I could get my demands met.
Right, well, SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
Welcome.
too. Well, then you, if you're the boss here, as you say, you can get me this Hall of Fame induction this year, be getting me a mentor that will take Danhausen straight to the top.
Okay, look, Danhausen, it's not really my job to find you a mentor. Is it? You know what?
What?
Hold that thought.
All right.
Mentor.
oh no, please not.
Look, I am trying to help these young superstars like Ilya.
I know. You know what, Miz? I just want to say, it's so fantastic that a man of your career accomplishments is willing to give up his time to selflessly shape the future superstars of WWE.
Danhausen looks so happy back there.
I have someone for you to mentor. A brand new WWE superstar. Miz, meet Danhausen.
Oh, my God, the most must-see WWE superstar of all time, The Miz. I'm Danhausen.
Nick, I need someone I can teach my 3 core values to. Master, inspire, zone in.
Yeah.
Not some goth kid that nobody invited to the party.
I was a jock. I was the prom king. Anyway, you're perfect for this. You've got a legendary career. So, you shall make Danhausen a WWE champion of some sort, and you're going to get Danhausen his own television show. It's going to be wonderful. Very.
I'm not going to mentor you.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. And you know why? Because if you don't, you are cursed.
Oh no.
And remember what happened to Dom on Monday.
And he's gone. That's hilarious.
Wait, are you a Fanhausen? I'm bordering on a Stanhausen.
I'm a skeptic-hausen right now.
You're a
Carry on.
Fanhausen. You're just a regular Manhausen. Hey, next week's SmackDown in Phoenix, and Jade Cargill, a little bit of dangerous business in the non-title
So Miz
match
is
against Fee Chin.
probably
And
cursed.
not only that, our very good friend and 3-time Grammy Award
Jelly
winner,
Roll next
Jelly
week.
Roll is going to be with us
Starting his
live
feud with
next
Drew
week
McIntyre
on
for
SmackDown in
WrestleMania.
Phoenix.
I can see it now.
The contract signing
Jelly
will be
versus
coming
McIntyre.
our way next week. Of course, we got business to handle here with Drew and Cody, and then it is Randy signing a contract. Of course, Drew and Cody, the rivalry has crossed nearly every line imaginable. Cody and Drew, they have been woven into the fabric of this road to WrestleMania.
3 stages of hell for the undisputed WWE Championship. Jacob Fatu!
Yeah, where's Jacob gonna fit into this?
What the hell?
I prayed for this and it happened. There's only one person I need to address though. Former champion Cody Rhodes. The message is simple. There will be no rematch. Drew McIntyre has said that there is no rematch clause. Good. We'll do this the old ways. I am officially declaring myself in the 2026 Royal Rumble.
Rhodes trying to get back into the ring.
You eliminated me from the Royal Rumble, a match that you weren't even in. I mean, I'm the champion, damn it. I should be able to do what
I mean, Drew's just made a lot of enemies.
So I do.
Well, if it isn't Mr. I do what I want. Keep testing me, and I'll show you what I can really do.
It is Cody Rhodes' final opportunity to get to the WWE Championship match at WrestleMania.
Well, there's only one question left. Is it Rhodes or is it Orton?
Oh no, McIntyre!
You are going to be nowhere near me or the main event of WrestleMania.
Heartbreak for Cody Rhodes.
Hey, I told you time and time again, stay out of all of this stuff. I told you I was going to be dangerous and unpredictable. You seem to be so hell-bent on preventing Cody Rhodes to get another shot at you. Well, guess what? On SmackDown, it is Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship.
Oh, they got Jelly Roll.
And I mean
That's the hint right there.
It takes to keep this WWE Championship.
Maybe that's not Jelly Roll.
Championship reign has
Oh.
been spent running.
I'm not familiar with this music. I don't think that's him.
Are you willing to do whatever it takes to take it from me?
I mean, they've had quite the
because you won't make it
feud going on here for a while.
The end has come.
It is time. The championship match. Cody and that man, Drew McIntyre. The undisputed WWE Championship is on the line right here on SmackDown. Cody's last chance to regain glory and get himself to WrestleMania. Next.
Team Cody. What's the NXT show tomorrow? I didn't watch this week, so. Let's look it up and see. March 7th is Vengeance Day. So we got NXT Championship Joe Hendry versus Ricky Saints. NXT North American Championship Izzy Dame and Tatum Paxley. Street Fight Blake Monroe and Jada Parker. So I might be watching this now. NXT Underground match Lola Vice versus Kalani Jordan. And Tony D'Angelo versus Dion Lennox. I mean, Joe Hendry, Ricky Saints is okay, right? But Blake Monroe, Jada Parker, Street Fight, that's main event. Excuse me. That is main event. Guys, if you haven't checked out, I do have TikTok where I post clips. I also have Instagram. So it's just Chase them all. For the Pokemon channel, and for wrestling, it's Chase Wrestling. So if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I post wrestling content usually after every show. And then for the Pokemon content, I usually post like every day or every other day. I do like pack openings on shorts and things like that.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
Here we go, main event time. Is Cody Rhodes going to win the world title and go into WrestleMania as the champion? Cool gear. Such an epic shot. I think that's why I like Cody so much, guys, is because it's like he's like a throwback to like that time when baby faces were like
here on SmackDown,
top of the mountain. Nowadays, if you're a baby face, you're just
he wanted to fight him on the spot.
You're barely even like you're barely even you're treading water because you're one moment away
a second chance,
from being hated by the fans just because you're a good guy. And Cody has been able to maintain being the face of WWE.
To be back around his waist.
And pretty much everybody, I mean, there's people who don't, but look at the fans. They like Cody.
Now for Cody, but tonight could be the golden
Cody earned
ticket
it, you
to
know?
shake up the card in the biggest way in years.
I'm a fan. You know, I love those like 80s, 90s baby faces like Hogan, you know, Macho Man back when he was a face, Bret Hart. Cody's legit. Supposed to be going a while because
tremendous
got half an hour of show left.
In Portland.
Tried to book his ticket to WrestleMania via the Royal Rumble. Tried again by the Elimination Chamber. Both times thwarted by Drew McIntyre. Is the third time a charm for Cody Rhodes, or will McIntyre
He just slipped a little
have his
nature 20.
way once again tonight?
He always respects the refs in the ring. Always gives them a handshake. It's cool. Not again. Not again.